This is the second video reply because the other one I did ramble on about just like you did, I guess, and it chopped me in the middle of the conversation. Um, See, I'm not trying to say that there is something special about being Hispanic or anything like that, because not everyone is the same. Not every Hispanic is like me. Actually, I'm very different than most of the people in my race. And I don't really like to say race because it has a background. I guess that the word to use would be ethnicity or whatever. That can't even say the word. You know, different type of ethnic groups. Instead of saying races. So I guess that you have to go beyond trying to find out what race you are. I guess that you have to go beyond all of that. Because it's not the race or your ethnic background that makes you. It is what's inside of you that makes you. You could have been white and said everything that you just said now. I don't judge color. I don't judge backgrounds. I don't judge at all. But you know, the prejudgmental thought of meeting someone that you've never known before, I'm going to be honest with you what my perceptions are. You're somebody that is focused on trying to find out what the different backgrounds or different ethnic backgrounds and cultures are, so that not only will you learn more about yourself, which isn't really true. I mean, you can know more about your race, but not really tell more things about yourself. You make yourself you, not your background or your ethnic background. So that's just the only thing that you the only way that you can go beyond that. You are you. Gee, you are you. You know? I am me. If you ever watch The Love Guru, the movie, you could probably learn a lot from that. So, that's it. That really is it. Don't have anything else to say. Now, when it comes to personality, I can tell you way much more. I think that the only thing that would probably make you angry or mad, to be honest, I caught two things from watching a previous video that you made to Kadir. It seems like, excuse me if I'm wrong, don't want to make you mad or anything. It seems like you are a very open person. If you don't know if you really know what I'm talking about, but it seems as if you are a very open person to different people, to different type of character people, and it seems like you're able to adapt to friends quicker, making you be able to have more friends. About two traits that I really picked up on those two videos that you made was that you're able to understand a personal problem. With that said, I guess that what I mean is someone explaining a personal issue, you would most likely be able to relate to that person's issue. Because I'm pretty sure that in your past, you didn't have a perfect family. But you did have that not everybody has. Is that little thing that goes around your head, I guess like a little voice that tells you keep moving on and maybe try to forget. Something like that. But the way that every time you said Kadir's voice, you know, and you said my beauty or something like that, you called him like my baby, something like that, explains that that maybe you get attached to meeting new people quicker. Like meeting somebody new doesn't cause you any stress. And I think that's all I'm gonna say. Of course, I did see more things just of watching 2 of your videos. But if you want to learn about people from the Caribbean, there's just 2 things to say. Happy, actually 3. Happy, careless, but responsible. You mix those 3 together and you get a Caribbean trait. Let me just finish up the 2 minutes that I have left to say that I remember being a child and our house was located right on the beach, and we had to rebuild houses for our family to live about every 5 years because the salt water would eat every single thing that had metal around, would eat it. So we would have to relocate, not very far, like relocate it, just like within a mile or 2. And I remember my dad going to fish every single morning, every single afternoon, and every single night. And that's what we would eat, fish. And he would eat salt water and sweet water type of fish, whatever he caught. And we ate fish every single day. And I remember just sometimes, sitting back on the sand and looking into the water, and it was like I wanted to be the ocean. I wanted to be the water. But this is like, I'm talking about being like 7 or 8 years old. And I thought that was the perfect life. We had this, I don't know how to say it in English, hamaca. The rocking beds, I guess, that they're like attached to one beach, to one of the palm trees and the other palm tree, and there's like the bed in the middle. I used to fall asleep there. And it was just, it was beautiful. But then we moved to the US, and that's another story. But basically, living close to the ocean makes you experience a sense of stress-less emotion. It is like a meditative state that you go into while you watch the ocean, and so believe it or not, that does shape your character a lot. The average American would probably be stressed a lot, thinking about bills, job, economy, where's my next meal going to come from, things like that, gas. And so their character becomes a stressed character, even though it may be a good character or a bad character, but still, regardless, will be a stressed character. And so living in the Caribbean, even just for during childhood, I saw the change in myself. I think you understand. Well, with that said, that's my reply. And true beauty, actually, true beauty comes from within. True beauty is not really displayed on the outside. So if this personality that you displayed on while making these 2 videos is your true personality, which I'm sure it is, then that is true beauty. You know what I mean? Physical wise, the beauty, putting makeup, combing your hair, that's not true beauty. That's temporary beauty. But now, something that you have developed throughout your life of character, values, and things like this, that is almost temporary because it lasts a lifetime. Even though it is temporary also, it lasts for a lifetime. Makeup and physical beauty does not last for a lifetime. So I think you should enjoy more of that inner person